Hello to everybody. My name is Dilian Manolov and I'm the founder of Vizioner Foundation. We're a group of young blind people with disabilities. We are working with other young people with disabilities or of low income, and we train them for better skills, for better jobs, and better entrepreneurship. I would like to extend my gratitude to the CRPD committee and IDA for organizing this incredibly important event. The changes we envision start with representation, because often young people with disabilities are represented by someone else, someone who is older, or someone who is with no disabilities. This can rapidly change through organizing an accessible environment where young people with disabilities can safely share their expertise, their needs, their will for the future. This should go to international levels, because young people with disabilities can and must lead the change they envision. In the big NGOs, in the big organizations like the European Union and the United Nations, young people with disabilities should be seated at the decision-making tables, because in this way they can lead and make the actual future they want. This representation should be multifaceted. It should start from the regional and local organizations and levels, where young people with disabilities can share decisions, ideas for change, and can seek attention and empowerment by other young people with disabilities or with no disabilities. From the grassroots of the work of my organization, Vizioner Foundation, I can share that we organized a group of 30 young people with disabilities living with an older person without disability. Our young persons with disabilities shared that in COVID times they felt unconnected with their own selves. They felt compressed into their own selves. We wanted to organize a group with persons with no disabilities. After organizing this group, after simulating some of the disabilities of our young people with disabilities, after communicating what the persons without disabilities doubted and wanted and tried to protect from our persons with disabilities, our young persons with disabilities shared that they never realized that they felt aggression. And after the communication, they feel no aggression. They feel more connected to their own lives. So in conclusion, I would like to summarize the points that I made. The participation of persons with disabilities should start with representation and leadership of actual young people with disabilities. This should be all across levels, including decision-making. And the independent living and the better living stems for communication. Thank you, everybody.